Hello, 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 hello. It's 10:42 and I feel like the earlier I try to come on here, the later I actually keep getting. I don't know. So maybe tomorrow I'll try to come on late and that'll help me come on earlier. So what a day, right? A heavy day for sure. So I'm going to not drone on too long tonight, if long at all. But I just wanted to tell you that the title of this is Don't Be an Idiom, because first of all, I get idioms wrong all the time and I mess them up all the time. And second, I don't care that I mess them up all the time because I don't really like them. I think they're lame. And the reason I think they're lame is because they don't make any sense to everybody. They don't make sense. And let me give you some examples. They kind of like, I'm going to use one that didn't make any sense. But they put you inside a box that you don't ask to be in. And then if you believe in it, then you allow yourself to stay inside the box. And it reminds me of the experiment where, like, if you have an ant on a piece of paper and you draw a black circle with marker, the ant will stay inside because it doesn't know that it's not a real boundary. But I was on a call today with someone who asked me what I was doing. Like, what's your job? What do you do? And I do more than one thing. So I expressed that. I have a podcast and a book and a show with the best friend, and I'm working on 2 other projects, blah, blah, blah. And in the moment when I said it, I felt really good and proud. And this person responded with, wow, you're all over the place. And they meant you're all over the place. They didn't mean it in a positive way, which is fine because they're one of the people that believes that, like, you got to focus. And if you're all over the place, it has that negative connotation. Now, maybe it was a trigger for me because I've heard you're all over the place most of my life. And most of my life, I was sensitive about that comment because it made me envy people who weren't all over the place. It made me envy people who had one specific focus and saw it and drove their car in that direction and only that direction. And I never had that. And I always saw it as a detriment. I always saw it as a weakness. And as I got older and as I began to explore my passions and my dreams, I realized that I am a creator. I have great ideas and I want to make as many of them come to life as possible. So I am actually really proud of the fact that lately I'm kind of all over the place, because what that signals to me is that I'm doing many things that I love. I'm creating, I'm coming up with ideas. Now, it doesn't mean that all of them will come to fruition. It doesn't mean that I'll take all of them to the end. But I have decided that for me, being all over the place is a compliment. Whereas before I took it as, I know I'm all over the place, I can't get focused, I wish I was good at just one thing and one thing only. But what I realize is I'm multi-passionate and multifaceted. And so now if you tell me you're all over the place, I see it as an absolute compliment, because I'm creating things that I love. I do have many projects going on and I'm in love with each of them. So it's like, why not be that way? And I was reading this book. It's an older book. It's called The Magic of Believing. And I just want to read you this little quick paragraph. It says, such statements as what we don't know will not hurt us and ignorance is bliss, right? Takes on greater significance when we realize that the only thing that can harm us or bother us are those of which we become conscious. We all have heard the story of the man who didn't know it could be done and went ahead and did it. And I think when you don't know it can't be done, then you have no reason to think that it isn't possible. And so thank you for telling me I'm all over the place, because I needed to hear that. I needed to own it. And I needed to realize that it's always been a gift. It's never been an insult. It's just the way I chose to perceive it. And my perspective has changed. And I'm really comfortable with that. So it's just the same as the idiom that practice makes perfect, but nobody's perfect, right? They contradict each other. Think about the sayings that you teach your kids and what you choose to repeat in your family and in your house, and really ask yourself, what am I imparting with this message? Like, is this a good lesson? Do we want to teach perfection or progress? You know, which one? So I'll leave it at that. It's probably all anybody wants to hear at 10:47 p.m. But if you hear this tomorrow morning, then it might be a good little reminder. And one more thing, I came across a little nightly poem I wanted to tell my kids tonight before bed, and I thought maybe somebody out there would love to hear it. And it says, day is over, night has come, today is gone, what's done is done. Embrace your dreams throughout the night, tomorrow comes with a whole new light. So I just felt like maybe there were some of you out there who needed to hear that little nighttime prayer before you close your eyes. For the evening, happy Friday, and I wish you guys a lovely day tomorrow, and hopefully I will see you before 11 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, beautiful souls, have a great night. Bye.